What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? This is Jeremiah and the beautiful Laura. We're with Georgia Zombie, and we're actually here at a little graveyard that I found a while back ago and stuff. But this graveyard has a significance to it because it's Christmas tomorrow. We decided to come out here because the family name is Christmas. So, yeah, their last name is literally Christmas. So we got permission from the person that lives next door to this little gravesite and stuff to film here. He also said that they have had paranormal activity happen with inside the home. You'd like to tell me a little bit about it, Laura?
Oh, sure. So I spoke with the owner of the home next door, and he told me that since 1995, since he's lived here, he has encountered different type of paranormal activity. Nothing malicious. He has encountered orbs. And his bedroom window is up on the second floor. It faces the graveyard. So he has witnessed different things. His TV turns on and off by itself. He has heard things. He has seen different things that are unaccountable.
Disembodied voices,
orbs. Nothing malicious, nothing
footstep sounds,
scary. Just things that are like he can't explain. And he's gotten used to it. It doesn't bother him at all. But that sounds like fun to me. That sounds exciting to me.
A little creepy, right?
That's pretty cool. That's something fun to come and investigate. And anyhow, the history behind this place, though, is on this placard behind us.
Go ahead and read it real quick.
It's a historical, this is a historical landmark. Richard C. Christmas, circa 1763 to 1848. He was a veteran of the North Carolina militia in the American Revolution. Christmas is buried here with his wife Mary Roberson, his son Nathaniel G. Christmas, and other descendants living then in Greene County, Georgia. He drew a land lot near Harris County in the land lottery of 1827. He acquired property and moved here before 1835. His home was to the northeast on County Line Road. A marker honoring his military service was placed on his grave by the Button Gwinnett chapter, BAR, with special ceremonies in February 1929. Says this was erected by the Historical Chattahoochee Commission and the Historical Columbus Foundation in 1987. So, we're here. We thought, well, okay. They gave us permission. Homeowners not at all bothered by us coming in here, and there are no signs telling us we got to be out by a certain time. So we thought we'd come over here and see if we can't do
a spirit box,
or just get some disembodied voices and see what we can do. Come over here, say Merry Christmas to this Christmas family tonight.
So we're going to get in here right now. We're going to cut the video feed real fast, and we're going to get inside the graveyard, and we'll check it out. So stay tuned.
This is going to be fun.
What's that?
Sure.
So right now we have somebody that's going to come up to us and give us a little bit of history. It's a new camera.
Back inside. Y'all know the gist of it.
That is
All
very
right. Well,
interesting.
thank you very
Like I
much.
said, no zombies. They've been here for a long time.
Right.
No zombies.
The Boy Scouts like to come periodically. This really decorate for 4th of July since he was a Revolutionary soldier. Sometimes they've meant well. One of the bigger deals back with the creeks was the stacked stones.
Oh yeah.
You've seen those all over.
Yeah. I've seen them like over a couple of different cemeteries and stuff.
People would do that, and sometimes the Boy Scouts have knocked them over. They just traffic didn't know, just trying to clean up.
Yeah.
So again, not really sure where the house was, but this was the Christmas farm.
Right.
His wife was named Mary.
Yeah.
So
She's right here.
she's right there.
She's right there.
Yeah.
So at some point, and then I guess
I'm fascinated with the above ground graves, how they've got them, above ground.
they're not crypts or anything. A lot of the graves at
they're
that
not.
point were
But
that
it's
way.
funny how that's just a way that they did some of them. How they had them above ground.
Yeah.
It's interesting how they
It
did
is.
that. Sometimes they just did it that way.
They just did it that way. Our family's based originally Pine Mountain, and most of the graves in the older cemeteries are like that.
The older ones.
Yeah, I've
right.
seen a couple over there also.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then obviously he's on the list for the Sons of the Revolution and the Daughters of the American Revolutionary. They come in. I think they put that
Yeah,
that newer marker.
Yeah,
It's
the new marker
beautiful.
and stuff. And they come and they place the flags and stuff
They do.
for all the veterans
Big deal.
and stuff like that.
Yeah,
It's a big deal. Yeah, it really is.
Like I said, there's several places in this area that.
And you live here in this house.
No, this is my parents' house.
This is your parents' house.
Yes, I live in town.
Oh,
We're just here for Christmas.
have you ever noticed any paranormal activity at all? Not a bit of it. Not a single thing.
Wish it was sexier. It's
Oh,
not.
Right.
somebody told me that they had witnessed maybe a little bit of it.
If y'all want to do that, you need to go to Andersonville.
Where's that?
You never heard of Andersonville?
No,
Never
we're
heard of
from
it.
California. We've been here for about a year now.
Oh, okay. So Andersonville was a bunch of dead Yankees.
Oh,
When even before Sherman, when
are you recording?
Yeah.
when the Northern Army was settled in Chattanooga, and before they pushed their war plan was to divide the South into thirds, and the second third came through Georgia, which is everybody knows about Sherman, but even predating Sherman. They came down from Chattanooga. We beat them in a battle called Chickamauga. That was our the Georgians' one big victory. They kept it coming through. Even before then, they were nowhere to put prisoners of war, Union prisoners of war.
Okay.
So there used to be a prison exchange that the Confederacy and the Union had agreed to. It was like 100 privates for a general, like 60 privates for a colonel, and
Okay.
Grant came in, took over, said, no more. We're not exchanging prisoners.
Right.
Well, the South couldn't feed their own troops, much less prisoners of war.
Right.
So Andersonville, Georgia is about an hour south of here.
Okay.
And it started out as, I think, like a 5,000 or 10,000 person camp
Right.
for Union prisoners. About 45,000 ended up down there.
Right.
Wow.
Conditions were horrendous.
Horrendous. Oh, the sickness.
No sanitation, dysentery. They made several movies about it. People read books about it.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
right.
The commandant was actually, I think he was the only one that was tried for war crimes after the war. But the ghost stories down there are
Yeah, it sounds like
plentiful.
a Hitler camp to me.
Right.
It was just a terrible situation for everybody. The South was starving. Like I said, we couldn't feed ourselves.
And
couldn't feed
so
our
it
children.
was very haunted.
But they
I'm
just
thinking.
kept sending the Yankee soldiers down there because we couldn't take them.
And is it now an open field, or is there
Now
still?
it is the National Prisoner of War Museum down there.
So there's actual structures there.
Oh my gosh,
And
yeah.
and you walk through it. Are you walking through like a museum type?
No, it's the National Museum for
It
Prisoners
is a
of War.
national museum.
So it's not just Civil War.
Because I'm thinking there's like acres going on there.
There is, but
It's
the
acres.
gravestones.
Oh, there's gravestones there
I
too.
mean, it's not as big, but think about Normandy.
Okay.
It's just gravestone after gravestone.
Right.
But then they've got the big buildings, and they go through American prisoners of war and the Asian theaters, World War II, American Revolution, the prison barges that the British would put the Americans on, and they kept prisoners of war. So it was just, I mean, it was terrific. I mean, it's horrific.
Of course, and
Delight.
all that negative energy, sure.
So
You can't help but get something going
It's
on
an
there.
hour from here. It's worth
It's
the
got to
drive.
be haunted with all that negative
We'll have to
energy
check that
there.
out. I have to
Well,
go
you
on
said
our
what, hour and a half, you
list.
said?
an hour at the
Hour?
most. Middle of nowhere.
That would definitely be.
Andersonville, Georgia. They'll take you down and they'll show you where they would get them off the trains and march them 2 miles. And like, look it up. There's tons of movies that have been made about Andersonville.
Wow.
So
All right.
Yeah.
you'll get a bigger hit if that's what you're looking for.
Right.
Yeah.
Although I've never personally ever seen anything, but
Right.
everybody's just quiet around.
I don't get me wrong. I'm not into pain and suffering at all. Just for a hit on YouTube, but we just like talking to dead people.
Sure.
Yeah, we like hitting up all the.
I mean, it's
I mean,
fascinating.
the
to me.
South
No,
is
and do
haunted,
you know
man.
why?
Oh,
Do
yeah,
you know
yeah,
why?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fascinating
Yeah.
to me
Usually
because
very
so many people that say that it doesn't exist. So it's like, to me, it's like ding, ding, ding. There's another one, because
It's
some
like,
people say there is no afterlife. There is nothing that happens. You die, you're done,
Right.
and that's not true. So things
Yeah.
that you do in this life do matter. It's important that you care for yourself and other people because there is an afterlife, and the things that you do in this life does matter. Be nice, be good to people, because guess what? When you're done here, it matters where you're going. There are all these strikes against you. They add up in the afterlife. It's very, very important. There's an afterlife. There is. So that's why, and we've seen so many things.
Sure.
And this is my ding, ding, ding. It does matter. This is my proof on film. I do
Right.
not want to hear or watch or
Good
see
luck tracking it.
people
Yeah.
people
We have fun.
suffering.
I mean, I used to go to
suffering
graveyards
from
when I was
war.
younger and stuff.
Yeah.
Just sneak around graveyards and stuff
You
when I
can
was
do
a kid.
rubbings and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I mean, I grew up doing it as a kid and
I
stuff.
mean, I
and
hate the negative energy.
we came out
but
here to
there's
the
fun
south, and I was
energy
telling
too you
her,
get.
like, I already had a YouTube channel where I was doing like bass fishing, and I do guitar videos and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
like gun reviews. But I was like, there are
I mean,
so many
it would be great to get monetized,
graveyards
but-
out here in
Well,
Georgia. Might as well start
They,
doing
I
them
mean, that's
because
what all the cast
yeah.
of The Walking Dead talk about was the filming they did and all the the old cemeteries.
Yeah.
That's only an hour from here too. The other
I sort of feel like there's more dead people in Georgia than there is live people in Georgia. I mean, I really do. I mean, if you do the numbers.
We were a young colony. You go to Massachusetts and Maryland, and they were.
See, that's where my grandma's from, Massachusetts.
People were there 200 years before everybody set foot in Georgia.
I mean, it balances out. Like, there's a lot of dead people.
There is.
But we appreciate
I mean, like, as to California.
Go see Andersonville.
Yeah, and if you want,
it's impressive, and if not just the dead Yankees, but also the museum they've made, and you realize
and to see what people did and how they lived and what they went through.
What they went through.
Like,
and like I said, not just the.
My bad day doesn't even, compute. My bad day is their good day.
Senator McCain, I always thought he was kind of gimpy.
No.
You know what happened to him?
No.
I know
a
lot of shit
dislocated his
happened to
shoulder
him.
because he was an airline. I mean, he was a fighter pilot.
Right.
To make sure he could never fly again. So I mean, that's the milestone.
Senator McCain, his head was,
Well, the point was.
Look at what he went through. He should have been insane.
5 years of POW camp. So y'all, it's worth the trip.
Right. Well, if you want to check out the video, go to Georgia Zombie on YouTube, and I'll probably have it posted by
hopefully in the next 2 days.
So
if we ever get it done here.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah. You have a good one. All right.
Thank you for talking with us.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
So, he gave us a little bit more history and stuff. But his brother Seth was saying that he used to have his TV turn on and off, and he caught a couple of orbs on camera and whatnot. But anyways, right now I am going to cut the feed real quick, and I am going to start doing a spirit box session because it's getting a little late, and we don't want to be out here a long time. So anyways, I'm going to cut the feed real quick, and we'll be right back.
Where do we want to sit? Spread.
So I am trying to get a hold of the spirit world. Is Richard's Christmas here? We'd really like to speak to you. Tomorrow is actually Christmas. Today is Christmas Eve. My name is Jeremiah, and we just want to talk to you and see if you made it to heaven and if you're doing okay.
My name is Laura.
This is Laura. Would you like to speak with us? Would you like to speak with us? We come with peace. We come with love. And we come offering light. Would you like to speak with me? Is Richard Christmas here with us? How about Merry Christmas? Is she here with us? Can you speak with me?
Richard Christmas's grave is just beautiful. It's probably one of the most beautiful graves I've ever seen. It's so well decorated. It's gorgeous.
I know that you're decorated for fighting in the wars and stuff, and that you're a significant person in history when it comes to Georgia. How you fought for the militia. Without what you did for the United States, nothing would be possible.
You're unforgotten.
And we just want to thank you for your service. Your service was greatly appreciated.
And say Merry Christmas.
So can you say my name, Jeremiah? We come as friends and we come with love. And we come with light. We come offering light if anybody needs light.
And you're all buried in such a beautiful place. You've got a gorgeous plot of land here. It's beautiful.
We really appreciate everything that you've done for us. Can you talk to me? I know that you're 86 years old. Would you like me to leave?
We don't want to bother you.
Would you like us to leave? Because I don't want to cause no problems, no disrespect. I don't want to cause no ill will. We just wanted to come and wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Is there anybody here else that would like to speak with us? We heard that there might be some slaves that were buried here with him. Would you like to speak to us? Were you guys treated okay in life? Yes. That's good to hear. I'm glad that he treated you guys well. That means he is a good man.
I hear some of you guys even cruise around and play games with some of the neighbors here.
Yeah.
Who is it that goes next door and turns TVs on and off?
Can you tell us your name?
Who plays games with the neighbor for fun?
Can you tell us your name?
They say they see orbs sometimes.
Would any of you like to touch us or speak into our ear? No?
It's okay if you don't want to.
It's okay. That's fine.
At any time you want us to stop or leave, tell us and we will. Serious?
Yeah, the females will leave.
You want me to leave?
Is this Mary? Is this Mary? Do you want us to leave?
I apologize, it's hard to hear you. When we play this back, I'll hear you better. I apologize.
Yeah, we can't really hear it too much, so we'll hear more when we listen to this later on.
I'm sorry.
But we want to just thank you for even talking to us and acknowledging what we're saying to you. We don't want to be intrusive. We don't want to be bothering you or anything. We just wanted to say hello and thank you for everything that you did for the United States.
We wanted to reach out to you, and if it was okay with you, to come back again another time. If you don't want us to,
we would really like to come back again if that's all right with you.
If not, we won't. You know, I don't want to bother you.
Would you be okay with us coming back? Yeah? I'd really like to come back. I really would like to be able to talk with you all again.
I like all of you, and I like this spot. I think it's really nice.
It's a very beautiful spot. Is there anything that anybody would like to say to us? Well, we just want to wish you a Merry Christmas, and God bless you all. And I pray that you're all resting in peace. Yes? That's good to hear. Can you tell me your name real quick? I heard somebody say help. Who was that? You see me?
Can you see me? Can you see me, Laura?
What color shirt am I wearing? Can you tell me what color Laura's truck is? Yes, you can. What color is it?
What color is my hair? What color hair do I have?
Can somebody finish this little saying for me? If I say Marco, can you finish it? Marco.
Do they say follow?
Yeah, they said follow. Thank you. That was awesome. How about hair and a shave cut?
Okay.
Thank you. We really appreciate that. Is there anything else anybody would like to say to us before we leave? Anything anybody else would like to say? Anybody else? Mary, can you say anything?
Did you switch channels? Don't do that. Don't switch channels.
Yeah, I'm switching channels.
Don't do switch channels.
Alright, so we're going to end this right now. I just want to say Merry Christmas, God bless, and we love you all.
We love you, and we really enjoyed this, and you've all been so kind.
Yes, we really appreciate you all.
Thank you for speaking with us.
Y'all have a blessed day and Merry Christmas.
And I hope we'll come. I hope you want us to come back. We're gonna play back what we spoke about because I can't sometimes hear you. So I know for sure you want me to come back. We'll replay it.
And just before I turn this off, I wanted to see something. Charlotte, are you here with us? Can you say your name for me?
Charlotte? Is there a Charlotte here? Do you know Charlotte?
Did you just say hi to us? Okay, so I'm going to end it now. Y'all have a blessed night, and Merry Christmas, and we thank you, and God bless.
God
We
bless
love you,
you.
and
God
bye.
bless each and every one. Good night.
Good night.
Okay, that went very positive here. That went very positive. I like it. There was good people. So he was a nice man. Look at that.
Yeah, it seemed like some of them didn't want us here, but
That's okay.
It happens every time that I do the spirit box and stuff.
Keep everybody happy all the time.
You know, all we can do is just try
You get what you get.
to
It's like
get
a
what
box
we
of
got,
chocolates.
and you know, we appreciate them for even like talking to us as much as they did. I'm gonna have to replay it to hear some of the things, but when I said Marco, it sounded like one of them said Polo, and when I said hair and a shave cut, it sounded like one of them said 3 bits. So that is really going to be interesting. But we are actually going to cut the video camera feed real quick and stuff, and go out to the truck, and actually I'll just walk it out to the truck. And I will stand up underneath this light so you guys can actually see us a little bit better and stuff. You want to turn on your truck lights real quick, Laura?
The back one?
Or your front ones? Alright. So now you can probably see me better now that I have this light going and stuff. I'm just going to tilt it up a little bit.
Wow.
So anyways, we just got done going inside the Christmas family pot. I'm going to have to listen to the video feed because I'm not for sure what we caught on the spirit box and stuff. When I said Marco, it sounded like it said Polo, and when I said hair in a shape cut, it sounded like it said 3 bits. But I am going to have to replay it and see if it actually comes through and stuff. It sounded like some of them did not want us there. But again, I'm going to listen to it. Yeah, that always happens.
It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
But anyways, we're going to get out of here, and we hope that you all liked the video that we did for coming out here to the Christmas family
Merry
pot.
Christmas to all
And
of you.
we think the family that lives next door and stuff is really,
Neighbors,
really,
so
yeah, no, it's really awesome that he gave us a little history and stuff. And it was cool that they allowed us to come into the cemetery plot right here to do a video and didn't give us no problems and was actually willing to speak to us and stuff. So, you know, I give them a big shout out and a thank you, and I hope that they watch the video so they can see what we did and stuff. But, you know, it's all possible with you all. Please smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, and as always, we love you, and keep it creepy. Alright? Peace.